Welcome to Soccer Gaming and welcome back to the Kansas City Royals franchise rebuild. And in this episode, we are starting off the regular season. We're going to try to get as far as we can. And I think this might be the year that we make that World Series run. Whether or not we can up in the Dodgers and beat the powerhouse that is the Dodgers and the spending that they do will be up for debate. But I think we have a stand. I think we do stand a chance at possibly getting to a World Series this year. So if you guys would like to watch that, stick around. All right, so let's get this one started by kind of going over what everything looks like and kind of how we've got here. The last episode was the off season. If you want to know how people got on the team or whatever, then go ahead and watch that video. Because it would take me 20 minutes to go over everyone we got and why we have them. Biggest one to note though is Garrett Crochet. We ended up getting him in free agents. Yeah, we paid $27.2 million, but hey. Honestly, we'll see if it's worth it, if it pans out. I do think he's going to be good for us, and I'm excited to see what he ends up doing. Starting pitching-wise, I feel very comfortable with what we got. I'm excited for McKellen. I think he's going to be good for us. Whether or not he gets that fifth spot over Max Meyer, I'm not sure. Kind of up in the air about right now. We'll see what Max does. We'll see if he's doing well. If he's doing well, we'll keep him there. If not, then we'll move on from him, kind of move him to the relief pitching role. James MacArthur, oof, that's not good. To put him on waivers. Lynch, I can understand on waivers. That's probably fine. James MacArthur, though, on waivers, that's a big ouch. The year he had last year, I guess, you gotta put someone there. Yeah, so Blake Mitchell up this year, hoping to see he could do some exciting things. Salvi's basically just going to be a DH all year. I don't expect him to play much, honestly. First baseman Jack Caglione, I think he could honestly get himself into Rookie of the Year recognition. He just killed it, like 330 something in AAA last year, and then in the preseason or whatever spring training, he was hitting like 340, I think, with like 2 home runs, 7 RBI, something like that. So excited to see what he could do this year. I think he's going to be not a critical part. I don't think we need him to win, but I think he could have a very good season and really help us. Second base wise, India got him signed back, so he's coming back for $16 million a year. Massey coming back there as well. Kobe Mayo, hoping he has a big step up this year at third base. Bobby Witt back again. Hoping he can put some big numbers together. Last couple of years, he's kind of struggled to put up the average. We're hoping that gets better, but I think he's going to have a good year as well. Hit and miss here with the left fielder. So what I'm scared about with the left fielder is that we paid him quite a bit, $4.3 million. One is arbitration hearing, and I love the speed, I love the stealing, all that stuff, so that's why he's on the team. However, I worry he's going to digress this year. He is, 33 years old, so I'm worried he's going to start falling back, and last year he didn't have a great season, 209, 223 the year before. Pretty much the only thing that really kept him on the team was the steals, having that guy that could steal a base when you needed it. But this year we kind of got something different than that, so I'll show you what I mean here. Victor Robles led the league in steals last year. We got him signed at right field. Excited for what he could do. I think he's going to be critical again this year. Kind of shoring up that right field spot, which has been a spot that we've struggled to do good with. Alec Burleson did fine last year, but he's not a great fielder. He's just not a great reliable fielder. Look at that. Arms 82, 63, 42 fielding. Not a great fielder. Someone we might actually kind of move on from this year, depending on what we can kind of get as a return there. And right field. Center field, the only one we haven't really talked about. We did get Alessandro Acuna, and I think he's going to be critical this year in trying to get that moving. I think before the year starts, I think Gavin Cross comes up. I think we need another outfielder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get, we're going to try to trade here, try to get Luis Garcia out of here, which will, McClellan will have more relief position there. And then we're going to bring up Gavin Cross because I think he needs to be up here. So let's go ahead and try to get a trade through there. And see what we can get back. We're not going to get anybody that I want to start. I mostly just want... not MLB ready. I mostly just want a return of something and to be able to bring up Gavin Cross. So let me do this, and then I will come back to you guys here in a second. Let's do it. Why not? To the Braves? Why not? That means we can move up Gavin Cross, which I think is going to be better for him and for us. Yeah, I'm liking what I see here. We got to move some other guys around here, get them in the right place, but starting the year off, I mean, I'm excited for what I think this team is going to do, what this team could be. Let's do there, Vinny, probably Caglione, DH. That's fine. Freddie Fermin's fine. Center field, left field, Darian Blanco. Let's do Cross there. All right, I like that. That looks good to me. Excited. Like what that looks like. Let's go to the pitching rotation, see what it looks like. Crochet is going to be our leadoff guy. They're going to be our ace. Reagan's right behind him. Alec Marsh, we'll see what he could do. Max Meyer gets the last spot. And then McClellan up this year. They got Brian Abreu as a closer. We'll see. I don't hate that. We'll see, but I don't hate that. Yeah, that looks good to me. All right. I think we're good to go. I think we're ready to get started. All right, I'm feeling comfy about it. Now, again, the only game we actually play the full game is opening day. So we're going to go all the way to opening day. And we're going to play our first game against Texas. Now, take a look at the standings for this year. Guardians won it last year, or not the playoffs. They won the AL Central last year. They're supposed to get first this year. Tigers are in second. You see them there. Royals, we finished third. See us there, and it looks like our rank-wise, we are actually the top-ranked team. So we'll have to see how the season plays out and see if the Tigers can hold on there. I'm excited for what the team we have. I really do think this is probably the best team, at least under me playing. This is the best team we've had. So I'm excited to see what they can do and see if we can finish first in the league, and then we don't have to worry about a playing game. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? All right. Let's get this one started. Actually, before the season starts, let's take a look. I don't normally look at this, but let's take a look at the top prospects. I think we have a ton of top prospects in this, so I do want to take a look at it. Last year, we led the beginning of the season with top prospects, but not finished the season with top prospects, as in, like, we weren't the number one class, so to speak. We weren't the highest rated. Looks like Boston Red Sox, number 3, number 4, number 6. Looks like they're going to be probably the top earners here, but we do have 2 in the top 10. Yeah, okay. 2 in the top 10. Phil Marquez, drafted him last year. He's still got quite a few years before he's ready to go. I would say probably another 3 years before he's ready to go, but excited for what he's going to hopefully blossom into. And then we got Dewey Lopez. Grabbed him up last year as well. Yeah, 2026. No, this year. This year, 5th round. Excited for what he could do. Both young guys. 14, we got Solomon Hayden, another guy we drafted this year. Excited to see what he could do. See his first full season. Number 19, another draft from this year. Last year's draft, Ponce. I think Ponce will be the first one up, probably. Kind of depending on what he did. I mean, what he did last year at second base was very, very good. I think if he has another season like that, he's probably going to be called up soon. Raman Gill, relief pitcher we got. I believe that was in a trade, though. Did I draft him? I don't think I drafted him. I think that's off of a trade. McClellan, excited to see if he can do something. That was a trade. He's going to start the season at the major league level. Jack Caglione starts at major league level as well. Valdez, Isaac, all guys we drafted last year. Gomez drafted last year, I believe. Pablo Del Villar, drafted him first this year. Excited to see kind of what he blossoms into as well. Zarco from last year. Vasquez, I believe we got this guy off of a trade, if I remember correctly. Got him from a trade. Blake Mitchell, he's going to start this year in the major league level. Rada, drafted last year, first round pick from last year. I'm excited for a lot of these guys. I think we got a really strong potential for this group of guys. Siebel looks pretty darn good. He actually had a really good season last year, if I remember right, like under a 2 ERA. These guys starting in Double-A though. Susana traded for him, and then Chase Burns, I believe I traded for him as well. So a bunch of trades in here, but also a bunch of, homegrown farm guys that we started with in drafting. So I wanted to look at that just to see, you know, like kind of what we got on the horizon. We got a couple of guys coming out of that this year. Obviously, coming out of that would be those. McClellan's going to come out of that. Mitchell will come out of that. Caglione will come out of that. Cross, he's not in there. Never mind. So, yeah, we got some guys that are coming up that are going to kind of jump out of that, and that's fine. I mean, they're ready. I think they're ready for the major leagues, and we're not going to keep them down any longer. Let's jump into it. Play full game. Again, we don't normally do this. We're just doing this because it is the first game of the season, opening day at Kauffman. We don't want to miss out on that. And Crochet going to make his debut as a Royal. I mean, you're looking at this lineup. God, this excites me. This is going to be so much fun. I'm excited for this year. I think we're going to do well this year. I just hope that we can kind of play up to what I think we should. So let's jump into it. Opening day at Kauffman.
It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Kansas City Royals. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Kansas City Royals, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. First pitch moments away, and on the mound today, Garrett Crochet.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve.
All right, Garrett Crochet, welcome to Kauffman, opening day, and a first pitch strike to get the season started. Well, that's not a good start. Give up a hit on his first bat. I mean, I believe I am on legend pitching now, so yeah, on legend pitching, so it's gonna happen.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Another ground out. Love it. All right, Royals. Let's get those bats going.
Rangers leave one. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. On the hill here today, Zach Eflin.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know.
All right, Victor Robles, the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
As an offense. So last year, great year.
Wow. Okay. All right, Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt Jr. Go yard. Let's go. Woo!
His first homer of the year, and the Royals strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take.
Hopefully that's telling us what the rest of the year is going to be like. Crushed.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you
liner.
keep off balance.
105 exit velocity, 106 exit velocity. Daggum. All right, Bobby. Let's keep that going all season. All right, Jack Caglione, his first at-bat as a major leaguer. Jack Caglione, his first hit as a Royal. Give him that ball.
Jonathan India with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Oh, Jonathan India getting some now. He says, hey, last year's not a fluke. You pay me 16 or something mil. I'm going to do it. Do it again this year. Gavin Cross, another rookie up. Did actually play in the playoffs, though, so he's seen a little bit of major league action. Get through. Let's go. Gavin Cross. Oh, plays at the plate. It's going to be a close one, and he's in. Let's go, Royals. Gavin Cross, first major league hit and RBI. Love to see it. Love to see the rookies getting hits early in their career, starting it off good, not going like an 0 for 12 or something, and then you got to send them down, and it's a whole thing. They get a hit on their first at bat in the new season. Don't matter how you get them. A hit's a hit. And a new Royal, Acuna, his first at bat as a Royal.
Is lifted in the air.
He's not going to get his first hit in this one, but that's okay. The Royals get 2 in the first inning. Definitely going to help Crochet out. There it is. Let's go. First strikeout is a Royal, Garrett Crochet.
That was pretty nasty. Back here at Kauffman Stadium,
Blake Mitchell, the only rookie left without a hit. See if he can get started off in the second inning.
He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
He'll have to wait for his next at bat.
Berger takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Kobe Mayo.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Victor Robles steps in for the Royals. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Damn.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Get down.
Out there to center.
Get down, ball. There we go.
And it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that.
All right, let the running game.
High contact.
Let the running game coincide.
Barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner on the goal, pitching for a strike.
Dang, got him.
Go to second. And
got him.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Leody Taveras. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Taveras, a strong arm center fielder, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Acuna makes the grab, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance.
Gotta love the speed out in center field. That's nice. Acuna doing well out there so far.
Those are really fun to make.
Slice down the right side. 2 outs. And strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Oh,
And ball
That missed.
1.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
wow.
Just
Nope,
off the
that's in.
inside edge. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short.
Love it. Let's
Tosses
get her
across
done.
to first. That ends the frame. So no run. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
All right, there he is, Bobby Witt. Oh, he's trying to go 2 for 2 in dinger category.
Langford should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. That misses
That's
the
the ball.
zone, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Vinny Pasquantino.
Drive, base hit.
Apo Taco.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Shota will.
Jonathan India gets into this one. Doesn't have enough. It does over the center fielder. 439. Jonathan India, number 1 of the season.
To center. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. The bullpen phone is working today.
Blake Mitchell getting ready to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Gets the call. That's strike 1.
Blake Mitchell gets a rip on this one, but it's not going to be his first hit.
Fires over to
Okay, the new closer for your Royals. See what he can do.
Brian Abreu. A chance at his first save of the year. Splits the plate. Strike 1. Abreu goes 6'1", 2-1. And a payoff.
There it is.
Pass and misses.
Back up
It's a
inside. I see it.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of there.
swing and a miss.
It's going to be tough for batters. Going to be tough for batters. Just sticks in there so much. That'll do it. Gets his first close of the season, and the Royals are going to win 4-2 opening day.
The Royals take the season opener and move to 1-0.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Not a bad day for Crochet. Jonathan India. Not a bad day. Glad we got the dub. Angels already trying to get a guy from us, huh? No. Oh, 0-10. Ouch. Ooh, no. All right, let's keep it going here. There we go. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Oh, that's a strikeout. What are you doing?
1 and 2.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
There it is. We'll take it. Should have been one anyway.
Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit.
Get him home. Get him home. Get him home. Boom! There he is. Let's go.
They cut down the winning run, and we will play on.
Hey, outfield's looking a hell of a lot better, don't you think, guys?
No one likes to play these extended games. It's taxing on the bullpen.
Got him.
Defense prevailed that time.
Ah, we still didn't get it. Dadgum. It's all right. We tried our best. All right, we got scouting starting. All right, let's keep her going. Into this one, Kobe Mayo, top of 8, 1-1. Let's get her done. All right, Kobe. Dang, Kobe. Just late.
Squeezes it, and that's the third.
Got another chance. Vinny Pasquantino.
Happened with 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs.
There it is. That'll work. That'll work. Ooh, beautiful. Well done, Pasquantino.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Got the dub, though. We're happy about that. Yeah. I think, well, this year, I think with Kobe, I think we're looking for him to get better. If his average is like about the same or worse, then maybe we look somewhere else and try to figure out if we can get something else going. But, like, we can't give up on him now. I mean, he's still, you know, what, 24, 25? Like, we can't just give up on him right now. So, all right, Max Meyer. Wow, 7 innings, 10 strikeouts. Love to see that. From his first game, I should say. Wait, won that one. Love that. All right, Brandon Abreu. Let's lock it down.
Pitch down.
2 strikes.
There it is.
And a swing and a miss.
Let's go.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter from time to time behind the dish.
Dang.
Now this one gets through.
Nope, ain't gonna get it though. Beautiful job out there. All right, Brian, we're fine. We're fine, Abreu. We're fine, buddy.
Tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Oh, beautiful by India. Oh, it saved a run. Oh, India with the sick grab. Ooh, that reaction time.
But that's not what that pitch was.
There it is. Let's go. Woo! Beautiful pitch. Beautiful win. Love it.
The tying run at third, trying to get it in.
Keep her going, boys. Keep her going. 3 for 4 for Blakey Mitchell. Nice. Well done. Oh. Guardians. David Fry. No. Not yet. We're not giving up on him yet. Ain't no way. All right, let's hop into it. See what we can do here.
Strikeout. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. And they
Bit to swipe.
runner goes again. Pitch in for a
Got him. Let's go. Woo! First to third, baby. First to third.
Only 90 feet away.
And hits him.
Oh, he hit him.
And hits him.
Flush.
All right, Cross.
1-run game, 2 on.
You, buddy.
And now the
That'll work.
left field.
That'll get him home. They should. That's a pretty good throw. Offline. Well done, boys. Good job, guys. That one's all Acuna, though. Still in second, still in third to get himself on third base for a sacrifice fly. A+, guys. A+.
Out to center. Cross. Settles underneath it. He's got it. And they're
Scared of him. They didn't get them thrown out. Beautiful job in center, boys. We just have not had that in the past years. To have an outfield that can just launch it and people don't run on it. People that can get to the ball in the outfield instead of just lollygagging around. I mean, that's great job. Well done. Job getting out of that. Job Estevez. Good job, center fielder. Outfielders, great job. We got the dub because of it, because Bobby Witt hits a two-run home run. Well, good and done. 4 for 5 home run. Nice. I like that. All right, Bobby Witt. Come in, win us this game, huh? What do you say?
Next
all right, Bobby.
Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal.
Beautiful. Well done. Double steal. The Royals do it again. This is the Royal way. The Royal way. We steal bases. They're going to walk him? All right.
First. And prevent that run from scoring.
Hey, we'll take that. It's an RBI. It's an RBI. We'll take it. Paskey's going to get him in now. Watch. Paskey will get him in. Oh, I thought that was going to be good. Dang. Felt good.
Makes the grab. That is the inning.
All right. At least tied it up.
A run on 2 hits, no errors.
Gonna get another chance.
Runner on the go again.
Hey, stayed out of the double play.
No chance at the
Stayed out of the double play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to
All right, Caglione, you got this, buddy. It's time to lock in, man. Time to lock in.
So the tying run at second. Got him swinging. It's a
Trying too hard.
strikeout. Now only 1 out. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third.
Damn.
Strike in there. Throw to third.
Thought I got a good start. Ah. Thought I got a good start. It was probably unneeded, honestly. Just trying to make too many plays. All right. We are 8-6. I'm happy with that currently, and I think we're going to call the episode here. I think the next episode will be trying to get all the scouting done and getting us to the draft, but I'm happy with what we got going so far at 8-6 and currently second place behind the Cleveland Guardians. I feel like we haven't played well yet, but to not play well and still be 8-6, that's pretty darn good. We'll definitely take it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss out on the rest of the rebuild. And I will see you guys next time. Slacker out.